The following video demonstrates flow path. During a structure fire, firefighters must make a tactical consideration when assessing the structure's openings, as it can help a firefighter anticipate the current state of flow path and its expected fire growth. To start, let's observe the flow path when a single opening is created. Notice how the neutral plane lies near the middle of the opening. The products of combustion exit the compartment, occupying the top half while the bottom half draws fresh air in. This is called a bidirectional flow path. This often indicates that there are no other openings present within the structure, forcing the single opening to act as both the exhaust and intake. Now let's observe what happens when a second opening is created. Notice how the flow path changes. One opening becomes an intake, while the other opening, located the highest or closest to the sea of the fire, becomes the exhaust. This is called a unidirectional flow path. When dealing with the unidirectional flow path, it's important to assess two things. One, observe how the smoke production has increased compared to a bidirectional opening. Due to the separate opening, the fire now has an opening 100% dedicated as an intake, providing a larger source of oxygen for fire growth. Secondly, notice how the two openings assume their roles as both the intake and exhaust. When firefighters are met with an opening that is either 100% intake or exhaust, know that there is a separate opening elsewhere assuming the other. This quick observation supports firefighters with their tactical considerations. For example, when met with an entryway that is 100% exhaust, firefighters would otherwise progress forward, working against the flow path's exhaust point, a situation resulting in the line of duty deaths of both the Cherry Road and San Francisco fires. When met with this opening, firefighters now understand that there must be a corresponding intake elsewhere and can instead redirect their hose lines, working with the flow path rather than against it. Understanding flow paths is an important element in a firefighter's development. Entities such as UL and FSRI have proven that many fireground tactics either create or alter flow paths. In addition, studies prove that increased oxygen in the absence of water drives the fire's heat release rate to the point of a hostile fire environment. In response, firefighters must identify the flow path, restrict their ventilation openings, and make a concentrated effort on early and aggressive water application. By doing so, we can make the fireground a safer environment for personnel and, more importantly, victims awaiting a rescue.